Like, get that steam brewing up in the shower and just press record, yo.
Listen, we ain't got the best of voices, but you know, they say make a joyful noise. So that's what we do. And that's what I love. I know my voice isn't the greatest, but I know that God is pleased with it because I worship with it. And, you know, I pray that other people, you know, I help to lead other people into worship with it as well.
Now, see, y'all know me. Y'all that know me. And y'all know, like, my 5 a.m. mindset call and you know, me being a mindset shiftologist and me speaking those things. Like, don't listen to her crap. Lynette can sing. I don't know what the heck she talking about. She can sing. She has a beautiful voice. And ain't nobody say she gonna be running around singing like Tasha Cobbs. Ain't nobody say all that. But she can freaking sing. And, you know, I can harmonize with the best of them, yo. I could be in, like, the little barbershop quartet. I can rock out. I can hit some bass. I can hit some soprano. I'm a soprano
No.
tenor bass.
No.
I'm like all of them. I can do it all, yo. She hating. Like, she know my range. She can't get up to but only alto. She can't get up to soprano, but she know I can get up to soprano.
Come on, what's this last one? Physical touch.
We talking. We talking about God, yo. This is married to God. Listen, we talking about God. Like you said, we talking about singing praises to the Lord, worshiping God, making that joyful noise.
Yeah.
You know, I will never let a rock cry out of my place.
No.
Listen. I was in the zone earlier, listening to some Kiki Share, some Kiera Share, and Indescribable, and listen. That's one of them CDs, that free CD, that free album, y'all. That's one of them worship CDs where it's like, you know what? Listen. He'd be like, yo, I done ran out of tissue.
Yeah, like, that's the ugly cry CD.
Hey, yo, Lord, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love you. That album right there will have you. And I'm sitting in the bathroom taking a smash, listening to that, Joe. So it's all hot. I'm all sweating. Lord, I love you. That's one of them banging praises, banging verses when you just sitting there dripping with sweat. Like,
I can't.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't.
Yes, but physical touch.
Don't nobody want to physically touch you after you talk about taking a smash and sweating.
I was worshiping. It wasn't just like that. It was like the whole worship experience.
See, our friend Sedaria said TMI. She don't want to know nothing about your sweaty poop.
I ain't say the poop was sweaty.
And praise and worship.
Yo, listen. You can worship God wherever you worship God.
Yes, you can, honey. And he's still gonna love you.
That's right.
Funky, but no.
That's right.
No, right.
You know, but in that song Indescribable, she was talking about, you know, how God created every creature unique in their own way to make their own song.
Mm-hmm.
And like, man, that Indescribable, if you ain't listened to it, if you haven't heard it, look up Kiera Share Indescribable and get your tissue ready.
Mm-hmm.
Get your tissue ready. So, let's move on. Guess what? I don't care. This show ain't no hour today anyway, so mind your business. We was gone for 2 weeks. We here now. I'm tired, dog.
Yo, I'm be snoring.
I'm so tired. But physical touch. Now, physical touch, you know, when I first heard it, the first thing that came to my mind, physical touch, ooh, sex.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, sex must be the love language. That must be what they're talking about. Physical touch. Like, what else is there? Like, in a marriage besides sex? It's like, isn't that like universal? So it's like, oh yeah. But then I'm looking back and thinking over all of the other chapters, and you know, when it comes to the different dialects of each language, so sex is only a dialect.
Yeah. It's
not like the actual language.
Yeah.
So, you know, just a gentle, small of the back. You know, I was it's funny, when I was reading this this chapter, all I could think about was Hitch, the movie with Will Smith and Kevin James. And, you know, when Hitch was teaching him about going on a date with Miss Allegra Cole. Yeah, I watched that movie like a trillion times, y'all. It's one of my favorites. I love love, and he was like the date doctor. and I'm a big Will Smith fan. So, you know, it was about going on a date and like the right place to touch her on the back. You know, too high is like, no, that's the friend zone. You know, too low. You know, you're doing too much. You're going too far. But like that right spot, right in the small of the back, is like you there, but you're not like trying to get a feel on. You know, you're not in that friend zone. You're like, listen, this here, and that's a physical touch, and you know, something simple like that. And fellas, y'all know the physical touch when y'all out with y'all girl and y'all start noticing the eyes, and you get that little. But this when y'all in that relationship, you get that little booty grab. You be like, yeah, yo, this mine, y'all. Y'all mad?
It's stupid.
Babe, but you know it's true. Alright, so her voice may have changed again, y'all. She is now upside down.
Why you gotta announce it every week? I don't understand. They already know I be moving all around the place.
No, but they don't see it. You've been in 6 different positions since we started the show.
No, I'm high. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I don't even know what I am anymore.
She took her glasses off, y'all. When she take her glasses off, she can't see me, but she's beautiful.
On my nerves. Physical touch, man. Physical touch. So yeah, all touches are not created equal.
Preach, preacher.
That means that just because Daniel may like me to hug him a certain way doesn't mean that I'm going to be like I'm going to like to be held the same way. So, you know, like Daniel said, the little small of the back touch, I love those. You know, I love the little touches. You know, the little hand on your cheek. When you kiss me, or you know, little touches like that, hold my hand in certain places, different things like that. But
hold up. She done gave all that information out, fellas. If you listening, don't be over there plotting and like, yo, I'm listening, I'm taking notes, I know how to get that now. Yo, I don't do it. I'm saved and sanctified, but I'm still from 25th and Diamond.
Crazy.
I just want to let y'all know I love Jesus with all my heart.
Oh gosh.
I love my wife a lot too. And yeah, don't take me there, y'all. All right, Nick, go ahead.
Ain't nobody even think about me, little old me. But
please.
Yeah, so you know, little things like
please.
Shut up.
Go ahead.
So little things like that, you know, and you know, physical touch is, like I said, no touch is created equal. So just because you like something a certain way doesn't mean that your spouse is going to like it the same way. You know, and then that kind of goes. It was another part that I remember reading in the book. You have to be careful how you touch people because they may have history of physical violence and different things like that. And in cases like that, certain touches may make them defensive. So you definitely just can't go thinking that they like to be touched a certain way. You have to know the person, you know, before you really touch them, you know, and know what they like and know what they're not going to like, and just try little things here and there and see what their reaction is going to be. Because you can tell if a person cringes, obviously that's not something they like. But if a person just kind of melts in your arms, yeah, you might want to go ahead and try that again, you know?
Yeah, and you know the biggest difference with this love language as opposed to the other love language, you know, this is literally the only connection of touching. So, you know, it is going to add a little more power because, like, y'all know, if you like just a little gentle hand rub on the neck or your shoulder, your back, that tingle you might feel, that little tingly sensation, it's like, all right, now that quality time ain't do that to me. You know, that act of service ain't make me feel like that. So, I mean, the physical touch adds a whole nother aspect and a whole nother dynamic to it all. So, it's not, like she said, it's not just that all touches are created equal, because they're not. Because, I mean, some people may speak the dialect of sex. You know, sex may be their physical touch dialect, and they want it all the time. They're an nympho. They're like, listen, we done got this ring. We gonna get it in. And it's like, yo, dog, chill. I'm only one man. Girl, I'm only one man.
Okay.
Doing what I can.
Right. I couldn't hear for a second because your hands were on my ears.
I know. I just gave her a physical touch. I touched her ears. She couldn't hear. But I think she felt something. I don't know.
So yeah, so
and a kiss is a part of physical touch.
it is.
So
and different kisses mean different things. It can be perceived different ways too. So like, you know, like a kiss on the cheek as compared to a kiss on the lips as compared to a kiss on your forehead.
I saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? The Best Man, right?
I think so.
Tay Diggs, Nia Long, that scene in his book talking about the kiss on the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't believe the hype, y'all. Like, I was thinking when I watched that movie because I was a little younger because that was a while ago. I'm like, yo, kiss on the forehead, I'm getting them draws. That was my mentality back then, and that doesn't mean the same thing. You have to have the feeling around it. It has to be something more. But go ahead, Nat. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Thinking about that movie.
I know. It's alright.
That's a good movie.
It was. But one of the things that I remember them talking about in the book that was kind of interesting. They talked about open marriages and when one spouse steps out of the relationship, you know, and cheats on the other person, and how that can harm somebody, especially if their love. I mean, it's going to harm you. It's going to hurt your feelings anyway. You know, it's going to damage the relationship anyway. But especially if that person's love language is physical touch. You know, because like if my love language is physical touch, and I know that that's how I receive love from you. You know, you touch me in a certain way, and I know you love me just from that touch. If you step out of that relationship, and now I know you're touching someone else, in my head, you love that person the same way too. So, you know, physical touch is pretty deep. You know,
now,
it's not just all about the physical part. Now,
see, with me and reading that chapter, that part where they was talking about open marriage and all of that,
mm-hmm.
That was the part that the Christians skipped, cause yeah, no,
yeah,
no,
you know, I don't even understand the concept.
No.
Of an open marriage. Like, what is the purpose? I don't get it.
What is the purpose? Lack of relationship with God.
Have the cake and eat it too.
It's the lack of relationship with God, because you know it's like, all right, so what's that? And Why Did I Get Married? You know, Tyler Perry and them talks about the 80-20 rule or something like that. Yeah, the 80-20 rule. You know, your spouse may give you 80%, but that jump off type thing, that person on the side may give you that other 20%, and you know you don't want to leave the 80 for the 20, but that 20% is what you want, that your 80 not giving you. That whole kind of concept,
yeah.
You know, so that is a reason for like the open marriages. You know, some people they don't like the feeling of being tied down. Cause I mean, you know, fellas talk same way women talk, but you know, a lot of guys have that mentality, like the same thing for the rest of my life, because they didn't do it right, obviously. So they had multiple things to begin with, and so they have that whole brainwashing aspect of having sex with multiple partners and having sex prior to marriage, because God ordained it that, you know, you have sex with one person, and that is who you marry, and that's the end of it. It's plain and simple. So you know, you're supposed to only have sex with that one person your entire life. But because we go about doing things our own way, doing things to fit in, doing things for other reasons, you know, we get caught up in that place where we start comparing. And then, you know, say for example, you know, your spouse or whatever isn't touching you the way you want to be touched. You know, say for example, you're a more sexual, sensual person, and you like crazy touches, but your spouse is uncomfortable with crazy touches, and so you voice that the neighbor's dog is out. Sorry, we were good, but you know, you're not comfortable with the crazy touch, and so they're like, yo, listen, it's what I want, but you're not comfortable with it, and so it's like, okay, well, I'll get somebody else to do the crazy touch for me. Yeah. And that's, you know, how it starts a lot. You know, just that doing things that way. It's it's not the proper mentality